They move like shadows, strike like lightning, and disappear before the sirens arrive. But tonight, the cameras capture every dangerous turn. Expect speed, precision, and moments that defy belief. Stay locked in. The next corner changes everything. It started with a minor traffic violation in Prague and quickly spiraled out of control when the driver ignored orders to stop. Police followed the proper intervention ladder, shadowing by motorcycle, blocking lanes, and minimizing direct contact until conditions were safe to act. On the other side, the suspect chose the most reckless route, speeding, weaving through traffic and colliding twice with civilians. In the end, his motorcycle was pinned after a tense pursuit. The investigation revealed 3 driving bans, 17 prior offenses, and a refusal to take a drug test. The court handed down a 20-month sentence, no parole. The message is clear. The law isn't heavy-handed for no reason. It responds in proportion to the level of disregard for public safety. The most revealing moment happened before the chase even began. The rider claimed he could not shut off the motorcycle because it might not restart. Yet he never relaxed his grip or left the riding position. Was it really a mechanical concern? Or was he waiting for one opening? The answer came seconds later when he accelerated away.
Turn it off! Turn it off! Huh? Turn it off!
He crossed intersections, ignored traffic controls, and attempted a tight U-turn on Highway 5. That final maneuver defeated him before police needed a more aggressive tactic. Even after falling, he tried to continue. The trooper's low-speed containment ended the uncertainty. The practical lesson is simple. Officers watch body position and vehicle readiness because behavior often reveals intent before words do. From a tactical perspective, this chase was defined by terrain management rather than raw speed. The rider used narrow, sloped alleys to restrict the patrol unit's movement and create separation. However, those same routes produced predictable escape channels with limited exits. The ROM officers maintained pursuit discipline, monitored the rider's direction, and allowed the environment to gradually reduce his available options. The decisive moment occurred when the rider entered a dead-end passage containing steps. After he fell, officers transitioned rapidly from vehicle pursuit to hands-on control. They approached, restrained him, and issued repeated instructions designed to prevent sudden movement. His shouting attracted attention, but the officers continued prioritizing scene security. The incident demonstrates why controlled positioning often matters more than aggressive pursuit. Pressure should restrict unsafe behavior, not multiply it. The chase between Trooper Richard Drum and a reckless rider turned into a showdown between skill and survival instinct. The suspect pushed the limits, blasting through sharp turns, crossing lanes, and nearly flying off the road in a desperate attempt to shake the officer. Sergeant Drum maintained controlled speed, reading the wind and terrain, staying relentless without risking civilian lives. When the suspect veered onto a gravel road, hoping the dust cloud would break pursuit, his tires lost traction. He ditched the bike and ran, but Drum's calm precision and quick containment strategy ended it all in seconds.
One, John, we're going to send one out there. Check it out. Yeah, hold.
3 riders, no license plate, not a single helmet. From the moment officers spotted this overloaded motorcycle, every warning sign pointed in the same direction. This traffic stop could become dangerous fast. Instead of pulling over, the rider accelerated through multiple streets, exposing his passengers, pedestrians, and nearby drivers to a risk they never agreed to take. But speed is not control. After a series of reckless maneuvers, the motorcycle went down on its own. Officers immediately secured the riders and called SAMU to assist the injured female passenger. The driver later admitted that his decision had been reckless. Running from police can turn basic traffic violations into far more serious legal consequences. One calm stop could have prevented the chase, the crash, and the emergency response. The rider may have thought abandoning the motorcycle would erase his trail, but that decision only changed the chase, not the outcome. Officers stayed focused, searched the surrounding streets, and refused to let the suspect disappear into the neighborhood. In the end, speed bought him only a few extra minutes. The Romo team maintained control, located the fleeing rider, and brought the incident to a close. It is a simple lesson. Running may create distance, but it also creates more risk, more charges, and fewer ways out.
É sem camiseta, tá sem chinelo, uma tatuagem no braço esquerdo.
Just because you have snow tires or a truck, that doesn't mean you can speed in bad weather conditions. The goal is for all of us to make it back home to our families, so please drive safely. One reckless gesture changed everything. After refusing a GCM inspection, the man attempted to escape, turning a routine enforcement contact into a dangerous pursuit through a public area. As the officers closed in, he appeared to imitate reaching for a weapon. Whether he was actually armed was unclear, but officers could not afford to treat that movement as harmless. One misunderstood motion can force police to prepare for the worst while still trying to regain control safely. His escape ended almost as quickly as it began. The officers detained him, and the motorcycle could now become part of the investigation. Fleeing rarely erases the original problem. It usually adds greater legal exposure, greater public danger, and fewer safe options. That is what happens when someone underestimates trained GCM officers. On Interstate 49, Gabriel Medina Garcia rode a motorcycle without a license and with an improper plate, blasting past 130 miles per hour, running red lights, cutting lanes, even going the wrong way. In panic, he thought speed could outpace the law, but the faster he ran, the fewer options he had.
684 Georgetown, 684 Georgetown attack. 78, breaking 78. Nope, stay northbound.
10-4.
You get a return on that 28. We're coming up on the Pleasant Grove exit.
Coming up on Pleasant Grove.
And 10-4. Still northbound, still northbound.
Officers used a corner block tactic, controlling direction and maintaining distance instead of forcing contact, patiently waiting until Garcia made his own mistake when he turned around on Olive Street. A precise curb stop ended the pursuit without harm to any innocent bystander.
Get on the ground! Now! Hands up! Hands up! Roll over! Roll over now! If you're gonna roll over, I'll do it for you. Roll over. Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Do not resist, you understand? I said do not resist. I'll help you. Come on. Did I get hit? You run over here into this curb, but yet you hit my car.
There's no way.
Yeah. Here, let me help you up. Put your leg underneath you. I'm gonna lift you up.
What began as a speeding violation turned into multiple serious charges. The case proves one thing: speed can't outrun strategy, and one reckless minute can trade freedom for years behind bars.
My car. No, you hit my car.
On Interstate 30, radar clocked a motorcycle tearing through traffic at 151 miles per hour, nearly triple the legal limit. When officers activated lights and sirens, the rider accelerated, weaving between lanes. Meanwhile, the trooper held a controlled pace, keeping tactical distance to avoid a dangerous PIT at such high speed. When the suspect suddenly veered toward an exit, the rear tire lost grip and slammed into the back of an SUV, making a turn. The 135 miles per hour impact ended the chase in an instant. Police immediately provided medical aid and secured the scene.
25 Friendship.
This story stands as a cold reminder of speed's limit. Once the needle outruns reason, no rider is fast enough to escape the consequences.
Adam 35.
430 South, Roger Pound, 428, Zebra Lincoln Adam, 428.
The chaos on I-93 wasn't just another arrest. It was a warning sign of a growing wave of young thrill seekers pushing the limits of the law. More importantly, those spinning wheels on the freeway became a symbol of unchecked recklessness. When law enforcement finally stepped in, reason had to take control before adrenaline created even greater danger. Ultimately, the incident ended with order restored. Yet its lesson continues to resonate. Freedom only has value when it goes hand in hand with responsibility. A black Harley-Davidson turned Interstate 40 into a racetrack when rider David Elisha Acosta sliced through gridlocked traffic, narrowly missing a state patrol vehicle. When the emergency lights flashed, Acosta responded by accelerating onto the shoulder at over 110 miles per hour, then darting the wrong way up the Highway 89 ramp. Trooper Landry coordinated formation tactics, maintaining a safe pursuit radius while dispatchers deployed K-9 units and a surveillance drone.
Passing back on the shoulder now. Just got into the county line, into Faulkner County.
Traffic's clearing back up. I was falling down here.
Coming up to the 135.
Wrong way on the ramp.
Start on 89 going towards the Game Fish. Stay to the left of these ponds.
The chase ended near Pepper's Pond, where the suspect ditched the bike and fled on foot into the woods. Acosta was captured hours later, mud-covered, scratched, and admitting to lane splitting without a motorcycle endorsement. This story is a textbook contrast between the instinct to flee and the discipline to enforce. Speed may win for a moment, but But the law always catches up. The high-speed chase had your heart pounding with every breathless second, but hold your breath for what's next. Lightning-fast getaways are coming. Subscribe now and turn on notifications so you won't miss a moment of the action.